So, The Polite Society. This is written, directed by Nida Manzoor. Hopefully I said your name right. Probably butchered it. So, Polite Society, I was really excited to see this one. You know, we don't really get a lot of movies like this anymore. And what I mean by that is movies that look very like indie style kind of films, but has the potential to, like, you know, be something, be a cult classic, you know, kind of like Scott Pilgrim or like Bent Like Beckham or something like that, you know, that kind of vibe. Those two films have nothing to do with each other, but that's, for some reason, that's the vibe I get with this. And Polite Society, even though I still not sure why the title is this, maybe because everybody was trying to be, you know, polite into society. Maybe literally that's probably what it was. I think I just got it. But this film is pretty fun. You know, there is some moments here and there that, you know, kind of drags on a little bit, and you're kind of just sitting there and you're like, is anything gonna happen? You know, and the comedy doesn't really land that much because it's a British comedy, you know. So if you're not into British comedy or British, you know, the way that they do their comedy styles, you know, you probably are not gonna be a fan of this film. But for me, as a person that's, you know, grew up watching a lot of British shows, British comedies, I like it. It's funny. It's funny to me. And even if you don't like that stuff, or you never were, you know, exposed to that kind of humor or anything, I think this still is a pretty good film for you to watch. If you just want to see some people kick some ass, this is in the film. Or if you just want to see some people try to ruin somebody else's wedding, I mean, there you go. This is the movie for you. But the one thing that stands out for this film for me is not only is it the directorial debut of someone that has been known for like shows like Doctor Who and stuff like that, but that the cast in here is really going for it. A lot of the people in here are doing their own stunts, particularly our lead character here, who is coincidentally trying to be a stunt woman in the film. She's doing a lot of her own stunts, and the director of the film said that she is going to be the next Tom Cruise, which I thought was really, really funny. I also thought sometimes when I was watching the film that it wasn't real, like the character was having an out-of-body experience, if you will, because there's certain things that happen in the film. I'm like, okay, so are we in like, you know, grounded reality, or is this like a different kind of universe that people can just go around just like fighting each other like very intensely? I don't know. Like it seemed like a comic book a little bit, and I think that's where I get the little Scott Pilgrimness, because it feels like that a little bit, because people will just be walking down the street and be like, hey, let's fight, and then like a versus thing will come across the screen and they just start fighting. And I'm like, I mean, I enjoy it, but I was just kind of confused at the time. I was like, anybody else seeing this? Because does this happen? This is what happens in the world. But like I said, the fight scenes in this film, if you're coming for some fights, some hard-hitting hits, some cool, nice choreography, you're gonna get in here. There's a dance number, you know, like from a Bollywood movie that's in here, and it's really, really good. I really liked it. I was like, damn, dude, this is good. The whole wedding scene, if I was just gonna give a recommendation, then you should just go just for that scene alone. The third act, mwah, chef's kiss. It's great. But yeah, guys, I think that this one will go down to be like a very cult hit. It's going to be on the thumbnail, you know, the new cult classic. And that's what I really think that. I think that Polite Society has a potential to be one of those films where not a lot of people watch it, unfortunately. But as the years go by, this film is going to come up a lot. And a lot of people are going to say, hey, dude, have you seen Polite Society? It's really, really good. It's going to gain a cult following, a la, you know, Bent Like Beckham. I think that's a cult film, and Scott Pilgrim is definitely a cult film because not a lot of people saw that movie when it first came out. And, you know, other stuff. You know, a movie came out this year that I think is going to garner cult following, and the shame that not a lot of people watched it. It's called Dormouse. Definitely has those vibes of like Scott Pilgrim, Bent Like Beckham, like Napoleon Dynamite kind of stuff. Early 2000s films that felt like they were filmed in a later time, you know, earlier time. This film has that same vibe for me. But guys, as always, let me know what you think in the comments down below about Polite Society. Is it something that you want to go check out? Did I convince you? I hope I did, because it's a good movie. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Also, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys have been killing it. I love it. Thank you so much. Again, always, you know, feedback is appreciated. So let me know if the audio is good. Hopefully, I've been filming a whole bunch of videos back to back, so hopefully the audio is good when I do this. But if it's not, let me know in the comments down below what I can do to improve. I'm going to try to do that as much as possible. But for the people that have been hanging in there for me since the beginning with all this change that I've been doing, thank you. You're the real MVP. And as always, guys, keep watching movies.